Where are you going at this time?
Oh, I couldn't sleep that great, so I thought I'd get down Fresco's, you know. Miss the morning rush.
Are they even open yet?
Yeah, they are. I checked. See you in a bit.
Hang on. You haven't got your bags?
Oh, what am I like? See you later.
Oh, see ya. Hey.
Hey, morning. Sit down. I've made you some fresh coffee. That's not, I'll make you a new one.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'll make some tea later. Morning, Bertie.
How are you feeling? Yesterday was pretty intense, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but I'm okay. I mean, obviously, seeing Nathan again freaked me out, but I listened to what you said and you're right. The police are handling it now.
Exactly.
And I'm not gonna let Nathan get in my head anymore.
Come here. You are officially one of the bravest people I know. And also one of the fittest.
One of?
The fittest. Make that tea.
Something funny?
No, it's just Demi, you know. She's a good laugh. It's nice to meet someone who really gets you, you know, someone you have a real connection with.
Yeah. I thought I might nip over to yours later. We could have a game of FIFA or watch a movie or something like that.
Oh, no, sorry, mate. I've booked a meal just for me and Demi at the bistro. I'd have mentioned it, like, you know, but with your Sally banning us from hanging out, I didn't think you'd be interested.
Well, she's just a bit worried about your new bachelor lifestyle, isn't she? She thinks she might lead me astray. She'll be fine in a few days.
Huh? Oh, no, you tell you what, she really is a good laugh. And she's really into Grand Theft Auto, so we might play it together later.
Right.
What are you doing? I want to know what's more interesting in there than your best mate. Oh, no, sorry, ex-best mate.
Nothing, I'm just looking at star signs.
Star signs?
Yeah.
Here's your money. I'll go and get us our second breakfast from over there. Hey, what are you doing? In addition to naming their new stand after him and painting a mural, Weatherfield County have decided to honour club legend Tommy Opington by commissioning a new bust of him.
All right. You're looking very studious.
Am I? She's been sat there for nearly an hour. I reckon she's on some dating site.
No, I'm actually doing some research on this institute thing that Leanne's joined since you asked.
Is that the one that Simon got himself involved with? Seems a bit pseudo-scientific.
A bit? Well, I managed to track this forum down a few days ago for people who used to belong to it, so I'm just trying to get some inside info.
Hey, careful. You never know. It might be a front for some massive swingers club.
Oh, don't say that.
Or they might dress up in those furry animal costumes and role-play at those conventions that you hear about.
Is this your idea of being helpful?
Sorry, I'll leave you two snooping. Coffee to go, please, Nina.
Nice to see you looking after our planet.
Well, you know, small changes, big difference.
Are you finished with that?
Yeah, sorry, Nina, I've actually got to go, but thanks.
Man went shopping at a crack of dawn.
Yeah. Don't know what's come over her.
Mind you, Bill used to do the big shop before work sometimes. But then again, that's because he's Mr. Super Organised. And he used to love nabbing the bargains.
No, there's something weird yesterday. She kept going on and on about how useless she was. She was right down on herself.
What? She's been amazing.
That's what I said. Maybe she's just trying to prove something to herself. You know, making up for being rubbish when we were kids.
She'd be out of luck if she is. Billy went to Fresco's earlier. It was shut because of some power failure.
Are you kidding me? Right, I'm gonna ring her.
Why not just ask her later?
Because she could be up to something. You know what she's like.
I think you're overreacting. She's probably at home with her feet up.
Mum! Yeah, hi, it's me. Yeah, where are you? No, hang on, Mum. Mum!
What's happening?
She hung up. She said she's at the checkout at Fresco's and she can't talk.
Well, she can't be. Unless they'd reopened it.
Oh, she's lying.
Well, what's she lying for?
Exactly.
Hey, if you got a minute, you need to see this.
What is it?
It's a forum for people who used to belong to the Institute.
Oh, Toya, what are you looking at that for?
Well, obviously, I know you're really into them, so I just wanted to find out a bit more. Found a post from this woman, basically warning people not to go near them, saying that they're dodgy, they're manipulative.
You what?
Let me just find it, hang on. It's gone.
Was it even there in the first place?
Are you saying I made it up?
Oh, Toya, from the first minute I mentioned Rowan, you've had it in for him.
I'm just worried that he's not what he says he is. See? It says it's been taken down for legal reasons.
Yeah, well, you know what? If someone was writing a pack of lies about this place, I'd want it taken down as well.
And what if it's not lies, Leigh? What if he is dodgy?
Oh, do you know what, Toya? Whatever I say, you're not going to believe me, so I'm not going to bother. Hello, Viaduct Bistro. Oh, hi. Yeah, thanks for calling me back. I'll just grab you those order details.
All right, so let's get this straight. Bernie, she slipped out to go shopping. She's not been in here, and Fresco's is shut today.
Yeah, exactly. So why would you tell me she's at the checkout when I rang her?
And that is a very good question.
So did she say out to you about where she was going?
Nope, I'm as much in the dark as you are, but honey, listen, she's been under a lot of stress. Okay, well, there's Denny rocking up and your brother's in hospital. And maybe she's got too much for her. Maybe it's too much. Just needs a bit of me time.
Why didn't she just say that?
Well, probably because she doesn't want to worry you. Okay, now, look, why don't you just leave it with me, and if I hear anything, you will be the first to know, okay?
Cheers, Dad.
Okay, go ahead.
I better go.
See you later, love.
Yeah.
There you go, love.
Thank you.
Here he is, my new favourite fella. Are you in for one of our social pots?
Actually, I came to see if you're feeling any better.
Ah, thanks for asking. Much more positive. And a lot of it's down to you.
Me?
Well, encouraging me to make more of myself.
Oh, well, nice to know someone actually listens for a change.
Hey, who's selling themselves short now? Believe me, it was the best thing I ever did, telling George I'd sue him. Put that in your coffin and cremate it.
Yeah, the thing is, I spoke to a mate of mine. Turns out he took his old boss to court.
Oh, right. Has he got any tips?
His tip was not to do it.
What?
Yeah, well, he had to sell his flat just to cover legal costs. Then he went back home, his girlfriend left him, and now he's got glandular fever.
What, all that from suing his boss?
Yeah, well, he's saying it's very expensive.
Hell, Dee Dee said the same thing. But not my problem. George will have to cover my expenses when I win.
If you win, all right, there's no certainty you will. And even then, you might not get all your money back. Is it really worth risking everything?
Hi, love.
Hey, come here. Come here. Mwah. So you coming back? And Gemma, she mentioned something about you going off shopping at the crack of dawn.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what's really weird? I mean, weird. Can't see any bags.
Yeah, because I've already put it away.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty exhausted, actually.
Yeah, you must be. Honey, why didn't you just tell me where you've really been?
I told you I've been shopping.
Yeah, but you're lying to me, honey. Why are you lying to me?
No, I'm not. Look, I'm really tired and my back's aching and I've got loads to do, so...
So, okay, it's got something to do with that, Denny?
What?
Is he forcing you to do something for him?
No, it's nothing to do with that, okay?
Honey, I don't believe you.
Look, Dev, just drop it, please, okay?
Fine, I'm sorry. Sorry. Maybe if you're not going to tell me the truth, I'm going to have to find out for myself, right?
No, wait, where are you going?
Maybe I'm going to have it out with Denny.
No, wait, okay, I'll tell you.
What?
I had another baby. Zodiac. Zach for short. And I wasn't good enough to be his mum, and he ended up in care. I've been trying to find him.
Well, you had another child, you haven't told anyone?
Could barely admit it to myself, let alone anyone else. I felt ashamed.
When? When was all this?
It was back when me and Denny were together. Things hadn't been right between us for ages, and one night we had this massive row and we split up, and then I found myself off my face in the hacienda, copping off with some random. I just wanted someone to be nice to me. Got more than that. Weeks later, I found out I was pregnant.
And then what?
Well, I thought I'd be all right when the baby came. He was so beautiful, fragile with his little fingers and his little toes. But then things started to go wrong and I couldn't cope. And Zach, he just wouldn't sleep and things just got on top of me and basically I had a breakdown.
So then what? What, this child, this Zach, he was taken into care?
Well, a couple of years later, I heard that he'd been adopted and this couple called the Greens and they'd changed his name to Christopher. And I kept telling myself that they'd make him happier than I ever could, but inside it was killing me. I was his mum and I'd failed him.
Right. And then this morning, what, with the sneaking out?
Well, I tracked down the addresses of all the Christopher Greens in Manchester and I knocked on the door of a couple of them, but it wasn't him. It's his birthday next week. And I've still got all the old cards and letters I could never send him.
Well, listen, come here. Listen, of course you want to track him down, especially after everything that's happening with Paul.
No, it's nothing to do with that. This is about Denny bringing everything back up again.
But what if he doesn't feel the same way, Anne? What if he doesn't want to see you?
At least then I know he's okay. Until then, I've got to keep looking.
Right, and you're sure? You are sure this is the right thing to do?
Yeah. I've made up my mind. I'm going to find my boy.
I'm sorry you had to read all that poisonous nonsense.
Well, I didn't actually see it. By the time Ty showed it to me, it'd already been taken down.
Well, that's something at least.
I said it'd be, somebody with an axe to grind trying to cause trouble. Is that what it was? Do you know who might have posted it?
You could say that. It was my ex. She hated everything the group stood for. Said I was way more committed to it than I was to her, which was probably true.
So things didn't end amicably then?
Let's just say most of my suit had been snipped off at the knee.
Oh no, I feel bad now. I shouldn't have mentioned anything.
No, you were right to. If this is gonna work, we need to be completely honest with each other. But enough about my ex. In other news, I've been promoted.
Oh, really?
Head of the Northwest Division, which means unfortunately you'll be seeing a lot more of me. In fact, what are you doing now?
Why?
So far, you've only heard about the Institute from yours truly. About time you saw the reality with your own eyes.
How do you mean?
My boss is throwing a bit of a bash to celebrate my promotion. I'd like you to come.
Is there no way that you could sort it out amicably? I mean, he is your brother.
Was my brother. There's only 2 words I have for him now, neither of which I shall repeat here. Oh, this is him. Asking if we can talk. Oh, he probably wants to gloat. Hey, just tell him these two about me and George.
Oh, things still no better.
Worse. Right, enough of that. What do you want, love?
I won't say no to a veggie pie, please.
I'll just stick one on for you. Won't be too ticks.
Hey, actually, I was hoping to see you both together. I've just come from a meeting with the CPS, and there might be some new evidence that could help Roy.
What sort of evidence?
Well, look, you didn't hear this from me. I've been banging on at the police about getting Lauren's messages, from the app she was using. At first, the company were refusing, but after all the pressure of the reconstruction, they finally caved in.
So what was on these messages?
Yeah. I can't say any more.
Oh, come on, Dee Dee. You know how down Roy is. Anything to just give him a bit of light.
I am no use to him if I'm struck off, am I? But I will know more later. Hey, this could be the breakthrough we've all been looking for.
Well, I hope so. Really do. What if it isn't? I know, I just can't bear to think of him in there on his own anymore.
Well, he knows we're all out here fighting for him.
Oh, tomorrow's too late. I need it today. Yeah?
Hi, love. I'm sorry to disturb you, but is this the right address for Christopher Green?
That's me.
Right. Right, well, the thing is,
The dinner's burning. Are you here about the cleaning job?
What?
The cleaning job. Did the agency send you?
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Oh, come in. I'll show you around quickly. I need to call you back.
All right. You text that you wanted to talk?
Sorry, I didn't mean you had to come over here.
Right, well, I'm here now, so can you make it snappy?
I'll go and grab a coffee.
Oh, you don't want to see the adults fighting?
Nobody's going to be fighting. Did enough of that yesterday.
I'll leave you to it.
Well, what is it you want?
Yes, so, right off, I just wanted to reiterate, I'm so sorry what I said to you yesterday. You're my sister. You know I ain't falling out with you.
I ain't falling out with you. Until you done right by me, I've got no choice.
Yes, which is why I wanted to give you this.
£22,000.
It's what you need to buy little big shots.
I know. But you said it was a load of rubbish and that I'd lose all my money.
No, I shouldn't have said that to you, Glenda. Look, it's obvious Dad wanted to leave you something in his will. And what I offered you before, yeah, you're right. Should have been more generous. So I was hoping that this might, you know, be a more suitable compromise.
I see.
So, what'd you say?
Better late than never.
This is the kitchen.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can tell you've got great taste. It's not like some of the dumps I clean.
Thought you said they were all mansions.
Oh, yeah, mega rich, most of the clients, but that doesn't stop them leaving the dirty kecks on the bedroom floor. But this is beautiful. You into crystals?
Ah, it's just some tat landlord got on holiday. Look, I've got to make a quick call, but look around again if you want. Let me know if you're interested.
Oh, I am. I already know I am 100%. Can start now if you like.
Not seen your references yet.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I'll get the agency to send them on later. Can make you a brew if you want whilst you're on the old dog and bone.
Right, yeah. Tea, white, plenty of sugar. It's my guilty pleasure.
No way. Same as me. Well, you crack on with your call, love. Leave the rest to your new cleaner.
I mean, it's an insult to ordinary decent fans, that's what it is. I mean, if the club have got money to burn, why don't they use it to reduce the price of the season tickets? Why blow it on commissioning a bust of that flipping no-mark Tommy Orpington?
Steve.
Yeah?
You're going to talk about Tommy Orpington all afternoon only. I might leave you to it. Freeze my verrucas.
No, sorry, yeah.
Hey, guys, can I get you anything else?
Pair of earplugs.
Is it being that boring?
Yeah.
I just have the dessert menu, please.
Okay, yeah, coming up.
Yeah, sorry, I won't go on about it anymore. It just really gets under my skin.
I noticed. Look, for what it's worth, I think it's a rubbish idea for a bus too. But who cares? What's he ever done to you? Unless he has done something.
Oh, no, look, you don't want me banging on about my ex on a first date.
Your ex? Why? What's she got to do with it?
I promised myself I wasn't going to say it, but seeing as you insist, listen to this, right?
Yeah.
Come down.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Not seen that much of you. Hardly surprised, given everything that happened with Damon and Harvey.
Yeah, I'd rather forget about that.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, I'm here to see Dee Dee. She said that she'd give me some advice, you know, about the police not informing me that Nathan was being released.
All right. Well, she's still out at the moment. But, look, I need to pop out for a meeting, so if you want to hang on, you're welcome. She shouldn't be too long.
Yeah? Are you sure that's okay?
Yeah, of course. Just make yourself a coffee or anything. Leave you to it, okay?
Okay.
Anything interesting?
Oh, hi, love. No, I was just familiarising myself with where you like to keep things. Never made you that brew.
I just rang the agency to check on your references. Never heard of you.
Right, well, you know why that is, don't you? Because you've probably called the wrong one, because there's 2 agencies with really similar names.
You're lying. And I know a black artist when I see one. You really thought you could come in here and rob me?
What? No, I wasn't.
Save it for down the neck.
No, wait, please. I wasn't on the rob, I swear.
So why are you here?
OK, this might come as a bit of a shock, so you might want to sit down first.
Just spit it out.
The fact is, I think I'm your mum.
Posing as a cleaner, rifling through my personal belongings, then using I'm your mum as a get-out-of-jail card.
Ma'am, back a call with Mum. Right, this isn't the best version of me. I'm rambling because I'm nervous.
You should be.
Right, you're the 3rd Christopher Green I've spoken to today. Look, we've got Randall Close, Ballbrook Gardens. I wasn't stealing out.
I'm not adopted.
Right? Oh, I was convinced you were him. I really thought I'd found you. Got the Grampy's nose.
I'm not your fairy tale ending.
I'm sorry for wasting your time.
So that's it? Your little psychodrama's over?
I've got a lot on my plate. My son's dying. He's got motor neurone.
Right. So tracking down your other son is some kind of plan B? One out, one in? Like a replacement bus service?
You don't know me at all.
I know you're a public menace.
I've been called worse. But my baby's out there somewhere. Ever since he took him away, there's been a piece of me missing. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Yes, I'll be there. Yeah, I won't be there. Of course. Yeah, I do. Can I call you back, babe? Bye.
Hey, sorry, I hope this is okay. Adam said I could wait here.
Right. Well, if this is about Nathan, I'm afraid I've had nothing to do with that case, so...
They sent the letter informing me of his release to the wrong address. Human error. But I was just wondering, do you think I've got a case against them?
It's a tricky one. Could be quite costly.
You'd think they'd update the database.
I mean, if you could prove that you notified them of your change of address, I mean...
Right. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll have a think about it. Thanks for your time.
No problem. Paralegal services.
I mean, of all the guys she could have fell for, I worship that fella.
It's rough.
I lost my wife and my idol in one fell swoop.
I can't imagine.
I mean, to be honest with you, he's an has-been, lives in the past. You know what I mean? That crucial pen against Marine FC, 2009. I'm telling you, the guy's like a stuck record.
Nobody likes a stuck record.
Yeah, right.
Steve's date looks bored out of her brain.
He's only got one specialist subject, hasn't he?
She could be more in the moment. Oh, speaking of which, how'd you fancy sneaking off with for an hour?
Yeah, great.
No, not like that.
Possible.
Rowan's invited me to a social at the Institute.
Oh.
Look, I know you're sceptical, so why don't you come along, see for yourself? I haven't invited you-know-who for obvious reasons.
She's just worried
Yes,
about
worried about me, I get it. So go on then, are you gonna come?
What now?
Yeah. Oh, and bring your credit card. It's 200 quid just to get in.
Oh, a bargain. Right, I'll tell Toya we'll be back at 6.
Hey, have you heard from DJ about Lauren's messages?
Not yet.
Why does everything take forever?
Meanwhile, Roy's banged up. Wonder what he's doing now.
Having his tea, probably.
Yeah, prison slop. I bet he's pining for his Father Day.
Well, when we get him out, he can fill his boots, can't he? Come on, let's keep the faith.
Hey, excuse me, Zach. Do you think I've got a case, DD? Sorry?
If you're gonna go through private documents, at least put them back exactly as you found them.
Look, I'm not apologising. I had to read those transcripts.
Bethany, those transcripts were marked private and confidential.
Well, you'll be pleased to know I barely even got a glance.
Pleased? I'm ecstatic. You know you had no business being in there.
Look, I know Nathan's voice. I know his way of phrasing things, how he likes to lure in his victims. Yesterday, I went through Nathan's phone. It's like he sticks to a script.
Okay, well, you were desperate, I get it.
Well, unfortunately, the law of the land states differently.
Hang on, Bethany's got a point. Roy and Nathan couldn't be more different.
I know that, which is why I've put in a call with an expert in the field. Okay, she can get us a forensic analysis of the texts.
Oh, right. Well, have you told her that Roy would never misspell the word discreet? And neither would Daniel, but I know he's just collateral damage for you lot.
I trained for 6 years for this job. I would hope I know the ropes.
You do know the ropes, okay? But we know Roy and she knows Nathan.
How was she?
She accepted my apology.
But did she accept your cheque?
Probably cashing it as we speak.
What, so sure this is off the market then?
Yeah, most definitely.
Result! Did you hug it out?
No, not yet. Give it time. I've got a cruel tongue, Todd.
No.
Kind heart. Kind and handsome face. But a very cruel tongue.
Yeah, that pesto cabbage were delicious.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been thinking if this statue thing does go ahead, you won't catch me within a 10-mile radius of that opening ceremony.
No?
No chance.
Right.
However, if I did happen to be there by accident, say like when he was cutting the ribbon or he was pulling the cover off it, looking all smug with himself, I should say to him, "Oi! Hero to zero."
Well, there you go then. That's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Can I get you guys some more drinks?
Oh, not for me, thanks. I've got to go off.
Where are you going?
Just remembered, I've got an urgent email I should have sent.
You could use your phone.
I need the paperwork.
Orpington's ruined our day, hasn't he?
Just give me a shout if you need me, yeah?
I was going to order another bottle.
I don't think that's going to do you any favours.
Done it again, haven't I? You know, my mum always said I was my own worst enemy. Well, I've got news for you, Mother. Tommy Orpington's my new worst enemy, with Stevie Mac coming in a close second.
Thanks for the meal.
You're going to block me, aren't you?
Don't be daft. I'll text you.
I won't hold my breath.
As per your text.
Ah, Parmigiano, grazie mille. No plastic tubs for us. How was your day?
Oh, yeah, a riot. What can I say?
Bumped into Adam earlier. Said you were looking for Dee Dee.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted her opinion, really. I mean, notifying the wrong address. What use is that?
Bethany.
She was very helpful, and I'm gonna let it go.
It's probably wise. I don't think you get very far with them. Oh, almost forgot. Bertie drew you a special picture.
Oh, the red squirrels at Formby. I'll tell him I love it.
Why don't you go and tell him yourself?
If you're thinking of putting the kettle on any time soon, that would be fan-dabby-dozy.
All right, do you want some cheese on toast?
Perfect.
How many rounds?
4, please.
Sauce?
Surprise me.
Who's Christopher Green?
House. No privacy, no respect.
Who is it?
The love of my life. Is that okay? Is it all right if I ever pass, you know, that my whole world doesn't revolve around you lot?
All right. Sorry.
So you should be.
How come you've never mentioned him before, then?
Because some people, some things are just too important to talk about.
Right, I get that. So why did you break up?
Because I was a fool. Took him for granted. Threw him away.
Oh, Mum. That's so romantic. Hey, imagine he's out there somewhere.
No, he emigrated.
You're kidding?
Tasmania.
Africa?
No, Australia. And to be honest, Gems, I really don't want to rake it up.
Fair dues. So did Denny bring all this up then?
Sharp as a tack, you.
Well, I knew you hadn't been to Freshco's. They've been shut all day. Power cut.
Yeah, well, I just needed a day to myself, you know, put things to bed. Lay ghosts to rest.
Come here.
How was it?
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but actually, it was great. Nick?
Yeah, it was actually quite uplifting.
Really?
I went in feeling a bit, I don't know, cynical and uptight, and I left.
Oh, what? Floating on a fluffy cloud of happiness?
All right, Toya, we get it. It's not your cup of tea. So can we just both please show each other a bit of respect?
Okay, I'm sorry. I do want to know. I do.
Well, we had this talk by Willow.
Willow?
Yeah, that's Rowan's boss. She's like the big wig. And, well, it was really inspirational. She was really relatable.
She was very good.
And then we had this conversation with Mark and Corin, this couple who, well, they'd lost everything because of his gambling. But the Institute has helped them rebuild the marriage, restore the trust, and it keeps them accountable.
Right.
Yeah, fun couple.
How do they afford 200 quid a month each on vitamins?
Well, Rowan says that nobody should be excluded just because of the finances. Oh, and by the way, that woman who was carping online, turns out it's Rowan's ex, so maybe that's why she didn't leave a balance review.
You've only got Rowan's word for that.
Well, Rowan's word is all I need. Oh, I'll see to them.
So, are you up for an Oscar, or have you genuinely seen the light?
Yeah. Well, look, I overrate the enthusiasm for Leanne, but...
Oh, wow, there is an actual book. Okay, go on.
Well, they're normal people. Different colours and sizes, and actually, when you get to know them, they're great. Even got some business contacts.
Please tell me you're not going over to the dark side.
Okay, I think we might have gone overboard with the criticism. I know it's alien to us, but when you get up close and personal, it's just a club. You know, the toffs have theirs, celebs have Soho House.
Oh, come off it, Nick. Come on, reality coding. Standing orders for ponced-up vitamins, spilling your guts to total strangers. I mean, are they trained specialists? I doubt it.
Okay, I know. But I love your sister, and she believes in it wholeheartedly. I haven't seen her this happy since before Oliver.
She's proper pining. Should have seen her little face.
Yeah, but she's never
ever mentioned him. Like, ever. Come on, all the time she's moaned about her life, she's never once said she could have been living it up in Tasmania.
But she wrote him a big wad of letters.
I'm not saying it's all lies. He was probably just some boyfriend who lasted 5 minutes longer than the others.
Nah, he's got right under his skin.
Oh, Mum's all over the shop. You all are. You're all thinking about how short life is. Don't blame you when someone you love's dying right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, she was a bit out there to start with.
Yeah, Billy says she's a glorious barrel of contradictions.
I'm gonna find this Christopher Green.
Oh, 2 questions. How and what about Dev?
Ways and means. I'll worry about Dev if and when I find Christopher Green.
I'd leave well alone.
Nah, she's got unfinished business. Maybe it's a women's intuition thing or a mother and daughter thing, but a piece of Mum's heart is missing. She was proper pining.
So, how did things go with George?
I accepted a payout.
Probably for the best, spade in the hand and all that.
More like a turkey. 22 grand.
Well, not too shabby.
Extremely shabby. Turns out I've got a very shabby brother.
Why, how have you left things?
Well, he thinks I'm grateful, but I'm too proud to gush.
Women are so complicated.
It's your antics that make us complicated. Treat us right, we're like a dream. You're like a car engine. Don't tell the sisterhood.
Yeah, well, at least you can use the money now to buy your little big shot stream, right?
George has put paid to that. It's taken so long, Estella's decided not to sell up.
No way.
As soon as the check's cleared, I'm going to use it to sue his shabby backside.
Yeah, look, sorry to bang on, but you could lose everything.
But I'll be able to look in the mirror and know I did the right thing.
There's also a chance you might win.
In that case, I will deduct the 22 grand from my payout.
Fair.
They don't call us the fairer sex for nothing. Yes, love.
Hey, Bernadine. Half a snake bite.
Nectar. Embracing myself for 20 questions.
Well, who is it sung we have all the time in the world?
Yeah, we don't know, do we? None of us. Time's whizzing by like a flaming Disney clock.
How many doors you knocked on today?
Too many. Nearly got myself arrested at the last one.
Well, for heaven's sake, honey, you're going to get thrown back in prison.
Well, thanks, because I'd totally forgotten about that. You know, I never gave that a second thought.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but I am worried about you, okay? I'm worried. All right, you already got too much on your plate, and what now? What, this quest?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm such a dozy mare. Forgot my journal.
Right.
You're a lifesaver.
She actually means that.
Good to see you, Toya. Reality coding keeps us present, fulfilled, accountable.
Well, one woman's reality coding is another woman's confirmation bias.
Honestly, she's relentless.
I confess to an ulterior motive. Our annual 2-week retreat is coming up. Workshops, guest speakers, wholesome food.
Oh, there's nothing I'd love more, but no, there's just no way.
An MOT for the mind and soul. If we don't look after ourselves, how can we look after those we love?
I bet he uses the old oxygen mask analogy. You know, like on a plane. Put your own mask on first and then see to your children.
So skeptical, Toya. And yet you talk such sense. If money's a concern, you can pay in installments. Just don't tell the others.
No, it's partly money, but it's partly time too. You know, 2 weeks away from Sam, from Simon, from this place.
You know, it would never occur to a man that a fortnight away places a burden on a partner.
He could be dead on his feet, you know, just when he's warming up to the Institute.
Oh, I'll get that. Hi, you fired at Bistro? Yes, you need Leanne for that. I will just pass you over, okay? It's Helen Andrews about her dad's 80th.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, Rowan, I've got to...
Don't be silly. I should crack on.
Hi.
Your sister's thriving.
Well, if that's what it says in her journal, then it must be true.
I wish you well, Toya.
Right.
Stop trying to spoil your sister's happiness.
Roy would never spell discreet like that.
Could be a simple spelling mistake.
Roy doesn't make spelling mistakes.
All right, a typo then. Does he walk on water?
The man is meticulous. Okay, read all his texts. 1 typo, 0 spelling mistakes.
Okay, that's a high bar, but it doesn't prove anything.
It's not Roy's handiwork.
You're clutching at straws, Dee Dee. Basing his innocence on some typos, you know that's a reach.
Unfortunately, it's all I've got. Okay, that and the utter belief that he's innocent. I mean, more than belief, knowledge.
Look, he's on quite some pedestal, but you know better than most. Anyone is capable of anything.
But colons, semicolons, he misses nothing. I mean, this at least has to give you pause.
I can see where you're coming from. But in terms of hard and fast proof, this just doesn't cut the mustard.
Okay, well, I'm going to get an expert to go through them all.
I'd be interested to see what they say.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting to hear back from a woman in London. I mean, she comes highly recommended. The Met use her all the time.
Okay, keep me posted.
You'll be the first to know.
Okay. I wish I could lighten your load.
You do? Every day.
Come here. Listen, you need to forgive yourself. Okay, it's not your fault the baby was taken away. There'll be loads of women out there now, parents who are older and wiser, and they've been through this.
He wasn't taken off me. I gave him away.
No, I'm sorry. I must have misunderstood.
I'd love to blame some interfering social worker, but I begged them to take him away. I begged them.
Okay, well, you were young. It was your first
Oh,
person.
stop it. I love you for being in my corner, but Zach was my third born. I already had the twins. I know. It's awful. I gave him away because I couldn't cope, or I couldn't be bothered more like. Gemini and Apollo were 2 and a bit when he came along, and they were hard work, but I'd bonded with him. And nothing was going to stand between me and a good time. Especially not some whinging baby who kept me awake all night and then woke me at the crack of dawn. He needed me for everything. So I packed him off with his blanket, his teddy, and a little jade elephant. Emerald's his birthstone, but jade was all I could afford. Signing those adoption papers was the best thing I ever did for that kid. Jog on, Zach. And he did. He's out there somewhere. Better off without the likes of me upsetting the apple cart. Be happy, son.
Gripping new revenge thriller starring Cush Jumbo and Jared Harris, The Beast Must Die, streaming now on ITVX. Starting next tonight, who will I have to deceive to win a fortune? Stephen Mangan hosts all new The Fortune Hotel.